Good morning! It's Wednesday, the 25th of March. Everybody's been outside. I just went and got 4 eggs from the coop. And I've put on my fuzzy slippers because I finally found them. They were hiding. Right, Mosky? They were hiding. Where were they hiding, honey? Chester needs to sniff them because they're fresh from the wash. Hi, Chester. You don't make nearly as many appearances in vlogs as you do during the weather where you can play outside with Chuck-It. Chuck-It? Oh? What? What, Mommy? Yeah, it's just too cold yet, honey, and you can't really run in the packed, icy snow. Oh, you're shivering. Go lie down in front of the heater. It's still chilly outside. And when I say chilly, I mean cold. You guys want treats? You just... What did you do this morning to deserve treats yet already, huh? What, honey? Like, Mommy, I put my head on your knee. Which was like, yeah, whatever. You guys can beg. I'm just going to sit in front of the heater. Alright, if you're squeamish, look away. I need to check the status. Well, I could totally do this off camera, but since I share so much, and so many people commented, last night I made coleslaw, which easy to make. Really, you just need a nice sharp knife. But Polly really loves shredded carrot and coleslaw. I had a carrot, and I grabbed a hand grater and miscalculated how much force I needed to apply to shredding the carrot, so I took a chunk of my knuckle off, which had a hard time stopping, it would not stop bleeding, so it was fine. Nothing got into the food. I felt it obviously instantly. See, it won't close up. And of course it could be the cheap-ass Band-Aids that I'm using, but yeah, it took a chunk of the knuckle flesh off, and the reason I know it didn't go into the food because the chunk of flesh was still attached. And yeah, these are really cheap Band-Aids. I think they're from Dollar Tree. Yeah, there's only adhesive on one end of the one I just took off, so around the cushion pad, so hopefully this will be, that's not too bad, even if I have to do videos with my hand in them. But on a bright note, the coleslaw was delicious, and I only made enough for last night, so, and that was my first fish and chips too. So what did I learn from doing the twice cooked homemade French fries? Baked is just as delicious and way simpler. But since I knew I was already going to have the oil on for the fish, the only thing that I did not realize until I was doing my blog post, which there'll be a link below if you want to check it out, it has some really nice pictures of the fish and chips, as well as my, the little steps that I took, is that the mix that I was using, the New Orleans fish fry lemon, has MSG in it. Luckily, neither Polly or I are allergic to it or have any issues. However, I wish that they had a mix that didn't include that. They have lots of mixes, but maybe I'll reach out to the company and find out if they do. Because it was so easy. It had, I could probably reproduce it, couldn't I? It had, aside from the lemon powder that is included in the mix, it's mostly corn, yellow corn, garlic, lemon powder, and MSG. So really, MSG is the preservative, or we could probably do without it, but it was very, very good. It wasn't really thick. Polly doesn't like thick batter on fish. As a matter of fact, if we have fish and chips out somewhere, the first thing he does is he asks them how thick the batter is, and if it's thick, he ends up taking most of it off anyway. So it was really nice that it was, there wasn't a lot of, there wasn't batter to take off. There was just a ever so slight crispiness on the outside. And I kept it warm in the oven on 250 degrees while he was on his way home. So when he arrived, and I adore my little 1/8, excuse me, 1/8 sheet size pans. I got those after watching a Bar Rescue episode. I don't know if anybody else watches it, but I have to get my list ready for today. I think I have a staff meeting in a little bit, and then I don't know. We'll see how much we can accomplish. I'm going to set up my Echo during lunch today. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure I don't have any meetings during lunchtime. And I will videotape that because it's daylight, and I almost did it last night, but it's just too dark in the living room to do a video. So that's what I'm going to do. And then yesterday's Dollar Tree haul, I picked up I think 10 or 11 those collapsible storage containers that are fabric, and they have the cardboard bottom that you just fold out and put in. I'm going to reorganize our TV cabinet, and that's going to be a separate video too, because we have videos in there, we have games, we have Blu-rays, we have chips for playing poker. Like, we have all sorts of stuff under there, and it just seems to get lost. So I want to reorganize it better, and I think it will be easier. Plus, I found our TomTom, our GPS. Holy moly, I need some water. Our GPS, it has been lost. Well, it wasn't lost. It was hiding for like a year, and it fell behind a vertical stash of Blu-rays. Someone must have put it on top, and when I say someone, I'm gonna blame Polly. It was put on top, and then things must have moved around, and it got, it slid to the back, and the cabinet is longer. It's pretty deep, so that's why I got those little baskets, or those storage containers, because I think I can put in more than one depth-wise, which will be nice, because then you could just pull out the whole thing and get what you need. And then I finally have to corral all of the cables, because although I did find the GPS, I wanted to update it, and then I noticed that it's just not a regular USB connector. It has a like a chunky one on one end, and I don't know where I put it, so I need to label the cables while they're with their appropriate devices. And then I have a bunch of things I need to recharge because I noticed their charges are down. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my list, get myself maybe some green machine this morning, and I have some salad left over for lunch. I'm not sure what we're making for dinner yet tonight. I have to see what Paulie's in the mood for. I always check with him. He doesn't exactly dictate what we have for dinner, but I call him and see what he's in the mood for, and then I see what I can come up with, unless I have something specific. Now, next week we are doing a turkey week. I have a turkey in the freezer that's taking up probably a third of my extra freezer downstairs. So I really want to kind of get it out of there. So I'm going to do turkey recipes all week. So I'm going to thaw it out. I think I'm going to take it out tomorrow and put it out in the mudroom in a clean 5-gallon canister to thaw out, and I'll lid it so there's no issues with that. And then I'm going to make it roasted over the weekend, so then I'll be making turkey stock and probably turkey soup. I might even try like the chicken and dumpling, but turkey and dumpling version. I've never made it, and I kind of want to see if I can lighten it up somehow because it's a relatively heavy dish. So there, you know what's going on. I will check in with you guys throughout the day. See you in a sec. I was just packing some eggs up for sale. I keep them in the house in these clear containers because I love those. They're my favorites. But I sell them in either styrofoam or these cardboard ones, and we get these recycled from friends and family, save them for us. But I just noticed that one of the eggs from today had this weird blue ring on it, like a concentration of color, and I did wash it, so it's not on it. It's, oh, there's my Alexa, stop. That's my alarm that I set with Alexa. And then the giant behemoth green egg, which I bet you has 2 yolks in it. I should crack it maybe for breakfast tomorrow. So I have put all the eggs away from today and have these 2 dozen ready. And I think I'm going to bring 18 to Mom and Dad, but they're not going to be here for a couple more weeks, so I'll have those ready. Actually, I need to call my sister and ask her if she wants to go shopping with me one day to get some basics for mom and dad, like milk and maybe, they don't drink coffee creamer. So just stock them up so when they come back, they don't have to immediately go to the grocery store. So that'll be nice. Right, Molesky? That'll be nice. So these are all ready for Polly to take with him to work tomorrow morning. He's going to drop the eggs off. We're the only ones who sell eggs and have drop-off deliveries. Someone calls us the night before. He got a call this afternoon. And the eggs are going to be dropped off at their house tomorrow morning before he heads off to work. So how's that for convenience? And for only $3 a dozen. And there is a huge difference between organic farm fresh eggs than the ones from the grocery store. And if I think of it, I'll link the article that describes it very well below. And I think I'm only making couscous for dinner because we have leftover chicken we can warm up. So vegetable couscous it is. I'm making some Israeli couscous. So I have, it's a little shy of a cup. It's like 3/4 cup of couscous. I'm toasting it up with a little coconut oil. And then I'm going to add about 3/4 cup of this low sodium chicken stock. And then I'll probably add herbs to it like dill and parsley, maybe a little pepper flake, squeeze of lemon, because we're having them on the side with chicken leftovers, leftover chicken. Just added some no salt seasoning, and I'm going to let it cook for about 6 minutes on low, but I need to find a lid because then you turn it off and leave it lidded. Where's my tiny little lid for this pot? Found the lid, but this is the last of my couscous. Alexa, add Israeli couscous to shopping list.
I put Israeli couscous on your shopping list.
Thank you, lady. So, I might put some green chilies in there too. We'll see. I have a senior lemon and a senior, not senior, but senior lime. They're kind of old, but I bet they have lots of juice to give up. So 3 more minutes and then I can turn this off and then flake it with a fork in 3 more. I just squeezed out the senior lemon, or half of it, and there's only 2 pits. I guess it's true. As you get older, your seeds start to wither and disappear. So I've added a little pat of butter. I didn't really need to. That's Gilda and Lily. Half a lemon, half a lime. And forked it around. I'm just going to let it sit. And it'll be ready for when we warm up the chicken. In the meantime, I'm listening to classical music on the Echo in the living room. It's pretty cool. Ignore the History Channel on video over there, but it's so dark. But we've been harassing Alexa for the better part of the last hour. Oh, see, there's the blue ring. And we asked her a funny question. Alexa, are you tired?
No, I'm wide awake.
Polly's been asking all sorts of things. Alexa, who's the first man in space?
Jiro Kimura.
Oh, what? Who?
What?
Alexa, who's the first human in space?
The answer is Yuri Gagarin.
Okay. Alexa, where is Yuri Gagarin from?
Yuri Gagarin was born in Kloshino.
I have no idea whether that's accurate or not. But
Kuroshina, what? Russia?
no idea. So that's going to be it for us for tonight, because we're probably tuckered out. Well, no, she did just tell us she's not tired.
We're tired.
We're tired, so we're going to turn in. I had leftovers. Paulie wanted a roast beef sandwich, so that's what he had. And I think I might make myself a little decaf coffee and have some noni mini biscottis from Dollar Tree. So that's it for us for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping us company. And let's see. Alexa, how can we be happy?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
So even Alexa can't give us the meaning of life. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.